was related to me, like in a real way, like I'm her father. And I didn't want to sit there and go through all kinds of crazy, disastrous situations, which I knew was ahead of me. I didn't know why it was ahead of me, but I just know that it wasn't going to end well, because then the mother was starting to take me to court left and right, and I didn't know the end game here. So I wanted to make sure that you know it was all going to be worth it. Well, not really worth it. None Going through something like that is not worth it. But whatever. Like I said, God has a plan, so it's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not saying God caused this. He didn't cause it, but He allowed it to happen, and it's all gonna end up in a certain way that's gonna glorify Him. So at the end of the day, that's all that's important to me. Um, but um, you know, as far as like you should really get that. You really really should. Especially in these situations where one day your girlfriend or your wife or even your husband, like I said, I mean mothers go through this same thing, man. I mean but it's more prominent with fathers. I mean, really, for a mother to not really have custody of her children, you really have to do a whole lot of magic tricks and a lot of convincing. But I don't even see how that's even possible, because it definitely wasn't possible in my case. But I mean, they just handed her my child on a silver platter. I've said her name in videos. Who cares? You don't know her last name or anything, whatever. But it is what it is. I mean, just make sure you get that paternity test, because I mean, if you're anything like me, you fell in love with that child like right away, like instantaneously. It didn't take any time, and you don't want to come to find out that that child that you dearly love is going to I mean, really, dude, how would I handle something like that? Are you serious? Like, I couldn't even imagine such a thing. So, and I knew that, so that's why I had to get that paternity test. So now I'm at ease. I've been at ease for a long time. I mean, it was never really a worry to begin with, but really, I mean, one minute the wife, or I mean, not in my case, but maybe in your case, your wife or whoever, your girlfriend or whatever. I mean, was cool one minute, and then the next minute things just kind of escalated just out of complete nothingness, and so maybe I could just help somebody out. I mean, maybe you won't be as lucky as me. Maybe the kid's really not yours. You never know. But you know, it is what it is. So I don't want to see anybody go through something like this without getting that paternity test. Go do it. Who cares what people think? Who cares what what the other parent thinks? Man, forget them. I mean, they're already out to get you. So just make sure that make sure you got your butt covered. If if you're going to be in a predicament, make sure it's worth it. That's all. And don't, because I wouldn't want to see. And people do, men do go through these things, and they come to find out years later that it's like, dude, I just paid all this money, and it's not even about the money at all. It's just like, for anything like me, it's about, like, really, I mean, it's about your kid. Come to find out, like, that's just, that would really crush somebody's world. I know it would crush mine, so that's why I got that paternity test, and you should too. You need to. So that's all I really have to say. That's it. Goodbye.